everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're back on the channel and we're doing 2021 NFL season off-season predictions. Very early, but the playoffs are coming up soon. I might update this every week or so, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, let's get started with our first trade rumor. So, as you guys know, Carson Wentz is most likely, probably 95%, becoming a free agent in the 2021 offseason. Don't mind the same picture twice. He has, like this picture, has been nothing but a disappointment for the past 2 years on Philadelphia. And if the Eagles want to make it further in the playoffs, they're going to have to move on from him. Now, I think there's a few really reasonable trades for Carson Wentz for the Eagles. They could one of them being they could trade him to the San Francisco 49ers, or they could sign him. They're probably going to most likely cut him, but they could trade him too. So I think the San Francisco 49ers should maybe sign him because they're also in need of a quarterback. But there's also a few other teams that are in need of a quarterback. Like, for example, the Indianapolis Colts. They are in need of a quarterback right now because most likely Phillip Rivers will be retiring after this season. So he might retire, and that means Carson Wentz might be going to the Eagles. To the Colts. But also, well, actually, that's don't mind the Speedwagon picture, guys. Most likely, I think Carson Wentz will become a Colt. But, it's a wild card. He might become a San Francisco 49er, but we're just going to have to wait until the end of the season. Okay, there's another person on this list, and that's Dak Prescott, a Cowboy. My least favorite team, also one of my least favorite quarterbacks, but he's on this list because last season, if you guys don't remember, he got franchise tagged because I don't know if he really wanted to play for the Cowboys again for another season, but this season, I'm 95% sure he's probably going to leave Dallas. He's probably not going to play for them this year, but that doesn't matter because he got a really bad ankle injury, you guys may remember, against New York, my favorite team. But he got a really bad ankle injury, so he said he could be out for 4 to 6 months that in the 2020 season. But he most likely, like I said, probably will be traded at the end of this season. But where? That's the question. Where will Dak Prescott be traded to by the end of the season? Now, there are two teams that I think he will do. Well, actually, three. Number 3 is I think he will stay with Dallas, but that's only a possibility. Number 2, he'll go to Denver. Like I said, though, that's a team that's in need for a That's also a team that's in need for a quarterback. They've been playing without a good quarterback for a couple of weeks now, actually. But the season's over now, so I think Dak Prescott could go there. Or this is a controversial one. Number 1, I think Dak Prescott may actually go to New England Patriots. That would be one of the biggest blockbuster trades of the season. But we're just going to have to wait and see till the end of the 2021 season. And for the last one today, we are going to be talking about Cam Newton, the Patriot, who was signed by the Patriots this season, was released from the Panthers, the former MVP. His career has had a huge downfall lately. He's playing okay this season. Last season, he didn't play too good. But I think what they're going to need to do with him is cut him. Because Cam Newton, obviously is not the answer for New England. They're going to need someone else. And like I just said before, they might need Dak Prescott. They could have anyone else. There's another rumor that Jacoby Brissett, a backup, I think he's a backup for the Colts now, but I'm not sure. But there's a rumor that he might go to New England, but I just don't know. I think they're going to need to cut Cam Newton, though. But to where? Where will Cam Newton go? There's plenty of teams that also need a quarterback. I might mention a few teams twice, just in case. But this is the last one we're doing today. Maybe I'll do some more in the future. But I'll list the top 3 teams that Cam Newton will probably go to. Number 3, a lot of people think he's actually... I've seen a lot of people think he might actually go back to his regular team, Carolina. The starting quarterback for them right now is Teddy Bridgewater, and he just doesn't seem like the answer for them either. But, he might go back there. Number 2 is Denver. I said that for Dak Prescott, but if Dak Prescott doesn't go to Denver, then Cam Newton might go to Denver. And number 1... this is a really popular pick. I saw people do this like last offseason when he was a free agent. I saw a lot of people say that he was going to go to Chicago, but I think he maybe will go to Chicago this season because Chicago had a hard time finding a quarterback this year. They had to settle for Nick Foles, which worked out for them a little bit. But then, towards the end of the season, Nick Foles didn't really work out, and now they're going to the playoffs as the last seed. They somehow snuck into the playoffs, but they have to face New Orleans Saints, the number 2 seed, and they're the number 7 seed, but that's irrelevant. Anyways, I think Cam Newton will most likely become a Bear. I've also Mitchell Trubisky. Mitchell Trubisky might be traded, and I think I'll talk about him in the next video, but we'll have to see. We don't know for sure if Cam Newton's going to be cut, but we'll just have to wait and see. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a great whatever it is for you right now.